Hey yo, Shalom. El praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Shalom to the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth.
That's right.
Don't want to see apostle elders
That's right.
out here once again doing the same old, prophesying against his kingdom, man. There you go. What were you asking?
You're just curious what's it about.
We're basically out here, we're teaching the Bible.
Yeah.
We're teaching the undersigned, the 12 tribes, so-called Negroes. They're basically the descendants of the 12 tribes of Israel. We're just out there waking up, telling them to wake up to who they are. Basically letting everyone know the judgment that's going to come upon in England and primarily America as well, which is Babylon and breaking the Bible. Which is letting everyone know that basically America's going to be destroyed, space is going to be destroyed, and the kingdom of heaven is going to be set up on earth. That's pretty much it.
So you say you're going to tell anything about it? You mean you're kind of explaining what you just said to me to other people so they know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is there, I'm hearing your words and I understand that there's something causing behind it, but I don't yet know what it is that you believe. Well, I guess I need to read the Bible.
I believe in the Bible.
Okay.
Just everything the Bible says. It's like, okay. You got to get Revelation 2 and 25. This like sums up more or less what I have faith coming on.
I actually find it awesome that there are people like yourselves who have really looked at the Bible and properly studied it, because I don't know about
This is Revelations chapter 2 verse 25. But that which ye have already.
What we have already is, the understanding of the Bible. Like you said, there's a lot of guys around. You'll see, you go to churches, they claim to believe in the Bible. And in the royal wedding, there was a pastor there at the royal wedding. I'll say the wedding with Harry and Meghan. There was a guy there from America reading from the Bible.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But the understanding of what's actually being read, because anyone can just recite what it says. But the actual knowledge to break it down and understand it, that's only been given to a few. So that's what we need to hold fast to.
Hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end.
Yeah, he that overcomes. Basically, there's a time of great tribulation coming. There's a thing called the RFID chip, which in the Bible is called the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
And that's something that is going to be, it's being implemented already in certain places in America. There's certain companies already giving it to staff where they'll implant the chip in their hand. Then they can put money on it, they can buy snacks, so they can unlock office doors. In Denmark, Netherlands as well, it's picking up. Even in England as well, there's a thing called biohackers.
It's been talked about for since the 90s. I remember it's been talked about it being the fear of it being a mark of the beast coming into.
Yeah. Well, that's now you're seeing it.
Right.
Whereas it's evidently there because it's been used. There's a hack people are doing. I don't know if you know about cryptocurrencies.
Yeah. Right.
But people are putting Bitcoin onto implantable RFID chips. That's a mark of the beast. It says in Revelation 13, when you're going to buy or sell with it, that means it's going to be money on it.
Sure.
Cryptocurrency.
To him will I give power over the nations.
So the reward basically for holding on to the truth to the end is you get power over the nations. And it's going to specify exactly what this means.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Rule the nations of a rod of iron. And what does that mean? What are we going to be doing with that rod of iron, I wonder?
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
So that means that you're going to be using that rod of iron. Just like how you whack a pot with a rod of iron, it'll shatter. That's how you're going to be ruling over the nation, through violence, whacking them over the head.
Even as I received of my Father.
Yeah, and that's what Yahweh Shai received, the one the world calls Jesus Christ, received from his Father. He received basically the capability to rule over the nations through violence as well. You can hold Psalms 2, innit? But let me just ask you, so what do you believe in then?
It's a good question for me. I believe that we're part of something so much bigger than just itself, and that we can only make sense of anything relative to our ability to comprehend. Like a fish can never make sense of the fact the earth goes around the sun, and we only make sense of that because that's relative to our ability.
Yeah, funny as well. The Bible says that the sun goes around the earth. Funny enough.
So that understanding, it's only relative. but yet we use that as a fundamental basis. Our relative ability is a fundamental basis to understand.
Well, I'm saying, the thing is, it's like,
Of course, it's relative truth, it's not ultimate.
bro, that is just that's called semantics. Because the thing is truth is truth. Ultimately, whether you might, for example, you might be colorblind and you see the sky right now it's obviously blue, but you could be colorblind and see the sky is bright purple right now, fuchsia. You know, it could be maroon, but it's gonna be there's one obvious color that it's gonna be blue. That's just the truth.
But of course,
Just like as there is, you know, it's not relative that the transatlantic slave trade happened. You know, it's not like, oh, it happened for some people and some people it didn't.
course,
That's just a historical event. It's just the truth.
yeah. So you have things that happen. You have
Things that are.
things that are, things that go on. Like I'm talking to you right now, and someone else can come along and say, yes, but what do you mean by you? And what do you mean by you? And what do you mean by words? And you can try and look into the background.
Yeah, but that's the thing is that just comes down to you have to use language to communicate.
Of course.
There's like, the thing is if you go to Italy and you know you could say "Materazzi" to someone, then they're like, oh, and then they get upset and they're like, why are you swearing at me? Then you say, oh no, but to me that means hello. They're not gonna hear any of that. They're gonna say no, that's not how the Italian language works. So if someone says, well, you know, just because I believe this means that and that, no, there's words have meanings, man. You go into etymology, the study of words, then you can get to the root, the study of truth, I believe. You can get to the root of the truth of the word, what it actually means.
So it's all a way of making sense of our reality. So all of these things, we have a way of making sense of
Well,
what reality
that's what the
is.
Bible's for, man.
And
The
of
Bible
course,
the Bible is all the sense of the reality that we're in has been captured in the Bible.
So I asked you a question, what do I believe? With in relation to the Bible, I see the Bible as a beautiful piece of art. Because for me, a religion is it's the human's ability to comprehend something so ultimately perfect.
Basically, you're just like, wow, that sun. How could a big ball of fire be in the sky? It must be a god that made it, right? But guess what? There was a god that made it, funny enough.
So when I look at the Bible, I think
there was gods plural that made it.
so when I look at the Bible, I find that when I do look at it, I find there's so much truth for me that touches me.
Okay, so I've got some truth. So you grab a Deuteronomy 28:68. Because believe it or not, the Bible actually has prophecies of future events that have yet to occur, even now. There's been prophecies that have happened and come through.
You know, it's funny actually, when someone asks me what I believe in, I really feel quite passionately about an answer, and I love to have a chance to express it. But what I realise is in order to do that, it would take some time. And I don't know if you really want to hear it anyway, because obviously what you're doing here is
the thing is
your thing.
what it comes down to is like, do you believe in the Bible or not really? Because
for you, that's
as
what it comes down to.
as far as truth is concerned, you're only going to find it in the Bible. But you can get I could get what is it, Isaiah 20 and 8? No, I think it's 20. If they speak not according to the word.
It's Isaiah 8 and 20.
Well, this is what I believe.
To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word,
They speak not according to this word.
it is because there is no light in them.
Yeah, there's no light in them. The light of the truth, man. That's basically it. That's what I believe in. If it don't come out of the Bible, it's not true. Because the thing is there's all kinds of things that people say. You know, people say the sun goes round the Earth goes around the sun. Bro, I'm like, you know, you can actually, you know, you wake up, you look to the east, you're gonna see the sun. Look at midday, it's gonna be above your head. And like around sunset, you look to the west, the sun's setting. You know, the sun's setting its course. But then I'm meant to believe like the Earth's rotating at thousands of miles per hour. Bro, if you get a gyroscope and you spin it at the relative speed that the Earth's meant to be moving. You place an ant on that gyroscope, he's going to go flying off, man. So how are we able to stand it?
I suppose you'd have to
And
find
if
something
you
a lot
say
smaller
gravity,
than that.
if you say gravity, then the thing is relatively, if you find something that's relative to the size of a human on the planet Earth, then it's the same thing will apply. The gravity of that little gyroscope is big enough to keep it there. But of course, that's basically a lie. But anyway, look, this is what the Bible says. This is a prophecy in the Bible.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
No, this you need some understanding of. Basically, what Egypt is talking about is not the country Egypt you see in like the north of Africa. This is basically Egypt being used as a new Egypt, which is talking about America. I can go into it, but I just want to get to the point. Guys. So bring you back into America, basically.
By the way whereof I spoke unto thee,
What's the way?
thou shalt see it no more again.
Oh, yeah. So it's like basically going to be that it's a prophecy that the Israelites will be brought into America in ships. And it says, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see no more again. So basically where they came from, like the land of Israel, they're not going to see it again. So that prophecy was fulfilled. If you look on the side, you're going to find that Judah, so-called blacks in America. And how did the blacks in America get there? Cargo slave ships, man. Hardcore bondage. You know, they were tied up, shackled up on boats, and then shipped over. And that's recorded in the Bible.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Yeah, you're gonna be sold onto your enemies. Which that happens. You got images. You got images of like basically, or even movies and stuff. Biographical movies that record how blacks used to be sold in chopping blocks. You split up the family, sold a woman for one, sold a man, sold the kids, whatever. That's recorded.
For bondmen and bondwomen.
One women slaves, basically. Them the black women back in the time of slavery in America, they didn't have no rights, not talking about rights. They didn't have no rights. So black women, if they wanted to, they could get lynched, they'll get lynched left, right, and center. Black women was getting raped by the so-called white slave masters. So they were bondage.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man shall buy you. The word there is buy is save. So no man shall save you. And that's what happened. You look into slavery, did anyone rise up and say, okay, no, this is terrible, we should stop? No. They said, okay, we're abolishing slavery. But then even after then, what's his name? That American,
Abraham
Lincoln. He was paying guys money for the slaves, basically to so-called release them. Even in the UK, they said like, okay, it's illegal now. But that was just so they could basically make it illegal, so they have their own pirates going around and catching anyone still trying to do it, and then taking that and making merchandise of it for themselves. The slaves are still getting into the Americas into the 1900s after it was so-called abolished. So, and Brazil as well, man. Brazil was, them guys were getting shipments every year. But that's recorded in the Bible, and it's come to pass.
So for me, I feel like my life, when it comes to my spiritual existence, I don't matter. And what I mean by that is that I don't matter because the thing that I think is this process that's going on up here, and my focus of my intentions and my desires and things like that. It's up to me to decide if that matters or not. And if I decide it doesn't matter, I can find the peace to pay attention to the bigger picture. It's not just about me, but it's about the people around me.
Yeah,
and
but
what's
the
going
thing
on in the world.
is regardless if you do that, you are, brother, you're not going to be able to come outside of your flesh and just become one with the universe.
And so this is what I'm going to say.
That's it. You can't. You're saying, okay, you might mentally think it, but regardless, you're still in your flesh. So you're still limited to the capabilities of what.
So exactly. So the thing about being able to have the humility to surrender oneself and understand that the existence.
Okay,
is
well then, let me ask you this then. So basically, where's your your family line? That's your father's line.
Can I? Would you be interested to hear what I have to say? Or do you
let me just find out first. Like, where's your father's line go back to? It's paramount
My
importance.
father's line. Well, of course, the only way I could actually tell you the answer to that is to go on the only idea I could possibly have, and then I can't say I know for sure. The idea.
You know what country it comes from?
I assume Africa, but I don't know that for sure because, of course, I don't know.
I mean,
Well, how can I know?
Where's your father? Where's your grandfather? Where's your father come from?
This is
Like, what country is he born?
right now. I feel like you're not so interested in hearing what I was about to say, but you want
No,
to
but
ask me to
this
answer
is,
your
like I
question.
said, this is a
And I'm happy
paramount.
to do that,
This is
but
a
I
paramount
hope that you have to
importance.
listen to me as well.
But this, for me to understand your answer, I need to know this. So where does that come from?
Of course, you have to understand what I'm saying relative to your ability to comprehend what I have to say, and it's based on that level.
Bro,
So let's go with that.
What I'm saying is, bruv, this matters. This,
So where I come
for
from-
your own sakes.
I believe that our human existence is about more than just what we exist as a
Bro,
being that's
that,
present
regardless
here.
of whether you
physical
believe that
matter.
or not, if you go to China and you say I'm just a human being, bro, them guys, okay, go to the Amazon rainforest. And
But
try
why
and
does
say,
their opinion matter
and go
more
to
than
them
yours?
tribes there that have never seen white people before and try and just say I'm just a human being. Bro, a lot of them guys will just kill you outright. You hear stories about
Of course they would,
tourists
because
going up there.
they're coming from the perspective of their reality. They're coming from the perspective of how they understand reality. So,
Yeah, but bro,
like if you and I are doing
my
that
point
exactly
is
now,
that
we have to try and gel to understand each other.
Is that just answer the question in layman's terms. Let's keep it as what I want to know is what geographical country, what place on the earth, what ancestral line do you go
I
back
think
to?
that
Bro?
humanity comes from a time before there were geographical countries, before they were
it didn't,
separated
bro.
out.
No, it didn't.
Well, borders of countries obviously
Back-
came about
back in,
a long
you
time
go to
after
Genesis
humanity came into
Look at
existence.
Genesis 5, man.
So how were countries planned out before humans existed to do
Show
that?
you, man.
To Genesis chapter 5. This is the book of generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him.
Yeah, so this is man, first group of man.
Male and female created he them,
So he created a group of males and females. Okay.
and blessed them, and called their name Adam.
So he made a group of people and blessed them and called their name Adam. That was a separate group, a separate family, a separate tribe that were called Adam. That wasn't everyone. That was a separation there. That was a so-called nation, a country of people there. It's a family of people there that was separated. And that's from the beginning. And that's, you go through, go to, what is it? I think it's 10 and where's the I think it might be. Just look.
This is Genesis 10 and 25. And unto Eber was born 2 sons. The name of one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided.
So even this is, you go back to the time, this is before the flood even happened. You had like Eber, you had the 2 sons. One was called Peleg, which means division. His name means division. Because in that time, the earth was divided. So even back then before the flood, the nations all divided, man.
Okay, but this isn't the full humanity. This isn't the full. Like you're asking where I, like, very source where I come
What
from.
am I talking about, man?
So
Say
humans
again?
obviously existed then, but the point is, where do I where do I go back to?
Bro,
If you
the
were
thing
to
is
really
what
trace
you
it
need
back,
to worry about is if you go because okay, look, this is
It's
what
right here, I'm trying to
go
just
to
work on
Genesis,
what I
go
say
to
to you
Genesis
based on
25.
your-
So this is so you need to understand the origin. I'll give you the origin of the so-called white man and his destiny. I'll give you because this is what you need to understand. If you go back to the same group of all these so-called white people, then you
I
need
just
to
want
know
pause there, 'cause
what's
what
going
I'm
to
curious about. You know how further back we go, we have a lot more common ancestors, of course. Otherwise, there'd be more people in the past rather than fewer.
More
So,
than
like,
more
I
than
don't
you know, more than you know,
Exactly.
my man.
So,
But I'm gonna